we had one coach bring out this anonymous quote with what Michigan has to do around Bryce Underwood. Go ahead and check this out. Said, quote, "The focus is on Bryce Underwood, but it should be on finding new running backs, to go with him." That is, again, an anonymous Big Ten assistant coach. So my first thought here is I'm like, are we not paying attention to what Michigan has? They went out and got Justice Haynes from Alabama, who had a pretty decent yards per carry number during his time in Tuscaloosa, highly rated recruit. And you had Jordan Marshall, who went ridiculousness against Alabama in the bowl game. The whole thought behind that quote was, well, Michigan, they're still going to have their basic principles of we punch you in the mouth, run the football, all those things. But make no mistake, it's still about Bryce Underwood. Like, one, you have backs to go with him. Let's make that very clear. Two, Bryce Underwood is the main point. And I've gone on record on this show and said, listen, Bryce Underwood is going to be good. What else do you have around him to maximize him? That's not me saying you just dismiss Bryce Underwood and what he can mean to Michigan football here in 2025. He is still the main point for your success here next season. It's ironic because another part of that quote that we weren't able to fit on the quote graphic is that very same anonymous assistant Big Ten coach says, well, they were a quarterback away last year from being a serious contender in the postseason. Okay, so which is it? It can't be focused on the backs and get backs to go with Bryce Underwood and not, oh, you have a quarterback to go for the postseason. Bryce Underwood, I think, is that for Michigan. Now, what he is in 2025, again, is what's going to determine how far they go. Now, why do we think that Bryce Underwood is the main point for Michigan? Same thing that assistant coach just said. Championships in modern college football are won at the quarterback position. With the expanded playoff, with the way the conferences are realigning and they're becoming deeper, you have got to have a difference maker at quarterback to go win trophies. I love Jacob Coker. I appreciate A.J. McCarron. You can't win national championships with a game manager at quarterback anymore. It's not going to happen because at some point in time, whether it be in the regular season or whether it be in the college football playoff, you are going to run into a roster that is either more talented than you or as talented as you. And so in that situation, your quarterback has to put on the cape and say, know what? No, this is how we're winning the game. Get on my back. I'm making the plays here necessary for us to win this football game. It doesn't have to be a thing that goes that way the entirety of the year, but in specific instances, that has got to be a reality for your football team. Same thing for Michigan in this upcoming season. Like, that's the reason why I'm so high on them. I think we get a lot of people in the comment section that are maybe outside of the maize and blue bubble and say, well, JD, why do you believe so much in Michigan? I mean, I get they finished the year strong, but like Michigan last year wasn't really flirting with the college football playoff. I mean, they won 7 games during the regular season, that is. And I hear you. I hear where you're coming from. But the reason why Michigan is so dangerous and the reason why we think this anonymous assistant coach is off base here is you talk about how Michigan is built. They're built from the roster out into what the quarterback can be. They didn't take a quarterback and say, can we build around this guy and make him special and have enough talent around him from a defensive side and line of scrimmage. Like, Michigan on a roster level is good enough to where if you add in a plus at quarterback, you're going to be able to compete for probably the Big Ten championship, and in that point, you get yourself into the college football playoff and make a run. Like, the house in itself is in a great spot. Great location, great structure, great number of rooms. But that's not what makes a house awesome. A house becomes awesome when you build out the home gym, get the living room nice set up, couple of TV screens to watch college football on Saturdays. Michigan's got a great house. They got a great house. Do they have a quarterback now to furnish that thing and make it a real destination? That's what we're watching. That's what's going to make the difference. Not so much do you have running backs, no, they have running backs. They have talent on defense. Bryce Underwood, how far can he take them? That's what it comes down to. So I hear what that assistant coach is saying. I understand it. But no, we wholeheartedly believe the focus can, should, and will be on number 19 here all fall and what he can do. Now, I'll say this again. Bryce Underwood and what he is in 2025, a lot of it does go hand in hand with supporting him in 2025. Like I told you, I think he's going to be more than good enough, but you still have to have the things around him to be good enough, if you're catching my drift here. So I'm not saying the focus should be on the backs. I'm saying the focus should be on the backs along with Bryce Underwood, along with the offensive line, along with the receivers. It might be defensive-led pretty early on there for Michigan, but regardless, they got a quarterback now to where if you are able to elevate him and he plays to his potential, Michigan's going to be in a really good spot.